Another wonderful day in the fantastic city of Zagreb, but I feel like something different today, trying some different kind of food, a different kind of recipe, a different kind of vibe. I wonder what's up on mystical Bear Mountain to see, perhaps, do they have some interesting gastronomic offer that's worth exploring? Let's check it out. A really popular reason to come up to the mountain for the weekend is to get out of the city and come for lunch and come and do some hiking, go and have some food with friends. This is a mountain which has a number of very traditional family restaurants that have been going for several decades, mountain huts. They cater, they're open all year, some of them, and it's a really great place to come 12 months a year. And the selection of food is pretty varied. It's very local. There is an influence from obviously the hunting community and so on. And we're going to go around and show you some of the main dishes that are available on the mountain today. Very refreshing. So we're having the starter here, and it's fresh cow cheese with cream on top, and a bit of paprika. What I like about getting out here is you get out to, it has the feeling of being out in nature and of having domestic products, and the stuff you get offered up on Medvednica, so it's very high quality, locally sourced, and extremely delicious. So we're here at Medvednica, which is another of the sort of mountain hut restaurants here on Bear Mountain, and the food up here is traditional, hearty, wholesome, quite local, and you have these real Croatian classics. Here we have grah s kobasicom. This is beans with sausage, and it's a really good full portion, and after a good long hike it's just what you need. And the prices here are cheap compared to downtown. This is like €5.50 for a portion here, and lots of people out here today, people having picnics over here, all the tables are full, really nice atmosphere, and it's so great to be out in nature. And then for a totally different vibe, a bit more of a modern, chilled, we have here a kuća za sljeme, which is right by the cable car as it comes up, and just hop on the cable car, it's free if you're a resident, come out here for lunch, fantastic. Whether you're hiking, just on a day trip, cycling up, or just trying to get some fresh air up in the trees, nothing beats combining that with a hearty lunch. And there are a number of great restaurants here on the mountain, and they're traditionally like wooden huts, very rustic. They specialize in not fancy food, but very hearty. The portions are very generous. And so it's a great place to come out just with friends or family. The views are fantastic, and it's a lovely sort of way to spend, especially Saturday and Sunday afternoon when it gets most popular, of course. Some of the things to look out for in terms of dishes are Croatian comfort food, really. Bean stew with sausage, goulash, usually made from beef or venison, sarma, which is the god of all food in Croatia, cabbage rolls, especially in winter, roast ribs, sausages, blood sausage, boiled potatoes and sauerkraut, strukli, which is baked or sometimes boiled cheese pastry, which is a big speciality here, and a lot of like really hearty soups and broths with things like wild mushrooms, absolutely fantastic. It was really good, like on a winter's day. Really thick, creamy mushroom. Look at all this stuff. Fantastic. And also for desserts and drinks, you get very good supply, very high quality homemade food, things such as apple strudel, cheese strudel, or pumpkin pastry. Domaće. Nice. Oh, nice and refreshing, actually. Not to forget that this in winter is a place to come and ski and to sled and to family, and then you come into these wonderful places with roaring fires and really fantastic homemade food. And in winter, of course, you'll also have the mulled wine, rakia, and tea with rum, things to try out. And Advent in Sljeme is a great place to come as well. If you've had a little bit too much of Advent in Zagreb, come up here and have a very different atmosphere. So it's not really a fine dining place, but it's a place just for good food, good company, and great atmosphere. And I should also say something about the prices, because this is one of the big discussions in Croatia, is how expensive it is. Every time I come up here, I'm absolutely blown away by how much great value. The portions are big and the prices are 30% probably lower than in the city below and elsewhere. So, and here's an overview of just a few of the places to come and eat. I would say places not to check out would be Planinarski dom Puntijarka, which is near the peak of Sljeme, and is very, very popular amongst hikers because it's right next to where one of the main hiking routes comes up. Planinarski dom Grafičar, which is known for its strukli and mountain stew. It has a very cozy atmosphere with a big terrace and is very family and dog friendly. Planinarski dom Runelist, which is close to the top of the cable car station, so that's great for lunch and for after hiking and skiing. Of course, you can just come off the ski slopes and pretty much fall into there. Planinarski dom Rishnjak, which is located on the way from Šestina to Sljeme, which is smaller, quieter, and ideal for a peaceful break. And then you have Planinarski dom Hunka on the eastern side of Medvednica, which has great views and very solid homemade meals. But the one that I come to the most is a lovely family restaurant called Grofica. They do really hearty portions, always service with a smile. It's always very busy, and it's just a bit down from Puntijarka, and it's another fantastic spot. But pretty much wherever you go here, you're going to find something hearty, amazing, and very, very welcoming.